In 2009, Glenn Beck made the stupid statement he couldn't debunk the FEMA camp claim. He would soon learn that it was easily debunkable. Alex Jones would whine, then act like the soothsayer he truly isn't and claim that Beck's program would use the footage of the common YouTube video with some woman talking about an Amtrak facility. And Beck certainly did use that footage. Here is Alex Jones talking about it.
Beck, I know, follows major hit pieces and other control systems. Beck has been proven to be doing this over and over and over and over again. And so we're going to be going over that. And I told people when he said, oh, I'm a patriot. Oh, I'm going to expose the corruption. Oh, I'm on your side. I think the FEMA camps are real, but I'm going to tell you if they're real or not. I knew it was a setup and going to be a hit piece. This is the guy that said arrest Ron Paul supporters before. And so people said, oh, Alex, don't get tough on him. He's woken up. And I said, bull, that guy's a phony. Not just all the evidence, but my instincts, my gut, my discernment. I even called it 3 weeks ago. I said, he's going to debunk the Chicago Amtrak shutdown station. How did I know? Because I knew that that was a fake story. I know the mind of the enemy, and I know what they will go after. And I said that 3 weeks ago. I said that last week, and I said it again today. I said, you watch Fox News tonight, and I said, you just watch. They are going to debunk it this way. I'm on record. I mean, how do I do it? Because I know fakes, I know phonies, I know how they operate.
Guess what, Alex, you stupid fuck? Your own staff at InfoWars wrote an article linking to the very video that was debunked on Glenn Beck's program. Did you foresee that? Did you have the article deleted? No, you didn't. It's so hilarious. Alex Jones bitching about a debunking that Alex Jones has archived on his very own InfoWars site.
The FEMA plans to imprison American citizens have generated a lot of interest around the country in locating the potential prison camps throughout the country. These may be facilities currently being used as prisons, such as those you saw earlier, or prisons that are being built supposedly in the name of the war on drugs, or facilities that have other uses but which could be quickly used to detain large numbers of people, such as this Amtrak facility in Beech Grove, Indiana. We're standing now in the main parking lot, which doesn't look too sinister. At this level, it is a very large parking lot, fenced on all sides by fence topped by barbed wire. It also has these electronically operated turnstiles.
In Alex Jones' comedy film Terror Storm, the so-called expert that gets the most face time is a man named David Shaler. David Shaler would appear in the film for nearly 10 minutes with his expertise on the 7/7 London bombings and 9/11.
In London, we spoke with David Shaler, a former MI5 agent who was convicted of breaking the Official Secrets Act and imprisoned for 6 months.
With regard to 7/7, there's been a witness report now included in a local British newspaper called...
Do you think David Shaler is a sane man? Alex must, because he was featured so much in the film. So how is David Shaler doing today?
He's now settled in Dartmoor in Devon, where he's been following signs that eventually led him to a psychic that he believes channeled the spirit of Mary Magdalene.
She says, I've been asked to anoint you for the spike. So I'm lying there and I get anointed. She puts the Messianic cross on the forehead. And it ends. And she said to me, I said to her, do you know what you've just done? And she said, yes. And I said, it's a new era. She said, what are you talking about? I said, don't you realise you've just anointed the Messiah? And she said, no, I haven't. On the rod of Aaron. And I looked at that, except the word for Hebrew they used for king was chav. So at the moment, I suddenly realise it goes David, S-H-A. I'm going through my name. I think, someone's trying to tell me, because this is known as the ineffable name of God, someone's trying to tell you you're God. And at the moment you suddenly realise that someone's trying to tell you you're God, David Shaler, righteous chap.
Shaler says he now has the ability to change the weather, that his meditation stopped this summer's attempted bombings in London, that his channeling of the light put Middlesbrough into the UEFA Cup final.
Breaking news just in. David Shaler, a.k.a. Jesus Christ, has become a squatter who dresses as a transvestite with fake boobs, a miniskirt, and ginger wig. He sees nothing wrong in dressing as a woman he calls Dolores Kane. Another brilliant man who makes a cameo in Terror Storm is Morgan Reynolds.
We also spoke with Dr. Morgan Reynolds.
No matter how much our inert public wants to avoid this, it's eating away. It's willful denial, willful ignorance. It's eating away at the underbelly of America. And we aren't going to solve our problems by ignoring 9/11.
Alex Jones put a man in his film who does not believe planes hit the Twin Towers.
Well, you say, for example, that there were no planes that hit the World Trade Center. Is that your contention?
No, what I say is that there were no big Boeing crashes at all 4 events. There's no significant wreckage, for example.
Well, did you see the videotape that the rest of us saw?
Sure, and I encourage everybody to do a frame-by-frame penetration of the South Tower, and what you will see is a fake, a cartoon display.
These are only 2 examples of the many crackpots that Alex Jones chooses to put into his goofy films.